What's up, everybody? For today's video, we're gonna make a lasagna, which we have never made before.
Since we already made the world's greatest marinara, I think it's gonna come out pretty good.
Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button for us.
Cue the intro.
I'm gonna start our sauce by sauteing some onions and garlic.
We're gonna start with browning a pound of sausage.
When our sausage is about halfway, we're gonna add a pound of hamburger as well. And start to brown this up, and then we're gonna season it.
Now we're gonna break this up, and we're using 80-20 hamburger meat. We're gonna season it with some red pepper flakes, some TNA, and some salt.
As we're chopping this up and browning it, I should have said that our lasagna is gonna be an extra meaty lasagna.
Pause, Dad. Now that this is almost done, we're gonna put in our bell peppers and we're gonna stir it up for about a minute or two.
So not only is our sauce gonna be extra meaty, but we're gonna use 2 cans of the crushed tomatoes, so it's also gonna be extra thick.
Pause.
And then 1 can of regular just tomato sauce. We're gonna start with some salt, some TNA, then some Italian seasoning. And for these dry ones, you gotta crack this in your hand before it goes in. Some more oregano, some basil, and a little splash of some red wine. We're gonna let this simmer and cook for about 45 minutes, and we're gonna add 1 bay leaf. Okay, this has been going for about 45 minutes. Just turned it off. Looks good. We're gonna let this sit while we make our noodles, and then we're gonna plate. We're gonna add these to our salted boiling water. Now we're only gonna cook this for about 8, maybe 10 minutes. We want them to be a little bit of that al dente because this is gonna go in the oven for a little bit afterwards. Okay, I think these are about what I want them. I'm gonna then put them on this cooling rack and let them dry until I'm ready to build this thing. Okay, to start, we're gonna get a little bit of some sauce. We don't need to grease this pan because this is just like we're doing enchiladas. Put some sauce, and then we're gonna put our first layer of noodles. Now, put your noodles down. And this dish, since it's square, I cheated and I cut the noodles to make them fit. But I'm gonna do 4. And then now we're gonna go with some ricotta cheese. Now, down goes the ricotta. Spread it out however you like, how much you want, how little you want. I'm probably only gonna put 1 layer of this ricotta cheese. Now, another layer of sauce. This time we're gonna be a little more generous. Make sure it's all spread out and covered. Use the bottom of your spoon, ladle, spread it out. Next, we grated our own mozzarella cheese. I highly suggest this. It's way better than the one that comes in the bag already shredded, grated, whatever. After this, we grated some Parmesan cheese. After this, now we're going to do another layer of noodles and repeat. So it's kind of like putting together a puzzle or Legos. Only you can eat these. So for this layer, we're gonna skip putting more ricotta, just sauce, then mozzarella and Parmesan.
This is our final layer. We're gonna put some mozzarella and Parmesan.
Now, if you're anything like me or Aiden, everything has to be visually that I like it for it to eat it. And Aiden likes yellow cheese. I've brought him along with the white cheese, but we're gonna put just a little bit of some Colby Jack cheese just for him. And now this goes into the oven that we preheated at 375 for about 30 minutes. I did forget to say we're gonna cover it in foil. I'm gonna try to make a little bit of a tent because I don't want the foil to stick to the cheese. So I took this out after 30 minutes. I'm gonna put it back in uncovered for about another 10.
There you have it. We're gonna let that sit for about 10 minutes while I make our garlic bread. This is my garlic bread. I made my own garlic butter, topped it with cheese. Now it's time to plate.
All right, let's cut this up. And let's see what we got. Moment of truth.
World's greatest cheese roll.
All right, moment of truth, Aiden. Let's taste this.
World's greatest.
I agree. See you next time.